Monday, about 2-ish. I don't know exactly what time it is, but it's going on 3. I know that. I'm a little sick right now. Don't y'all hate when y'all have an outfit that y'all just like, all right, I'm gonna wear this today, and then y'all just can't find it? Well, that's what happened to me today. I can't find my outfit, so I'm just gonna put this on until I guess I find out what I want to wear or whatever the case may be. But I am getting dressed. I'm on my way to go visit my brother. And I don't know if y'all been on my YouTube before, but my mom passed away in May 7th. And my brother, for the first time, is living on his own. He just by himself, and I've been living by myself for like 6, 7 years now, probably a little longer than that. But my brother, he's on his own, so I gotta check up on him and make sure he's okay. Now, I don't really wear a whole bunch of makeup, and I'm not about to do nothing extra, but just for the purposes of this video, I am going to just throw some shit on, whatever. My hair is growing, y'all. My hair is definitely growing. I'm 7 months natural. I probably got like this much natural left, but when I first started, I had like a big like clump, and I know my hair look probably a mess, y'all, but don't judge me. Let me spray a little bit of water in it. I don't have my little thingy with me. Like every 2 or 3 days, I try my best to spray my little. I'll mix castor oil, coconut oil, almond oil, and wild hair growth inside my spray bottle. And I try to do that like every 2 days, whether I got braids or not, or something like this. I'll try to like try to keep my hair moisturized, and I do spray this cream of nature oregano oil inside my hair as well. This is a leave-in conditioner. I'm only about to put my hair in like a bun / ponytail, how I just had it, but like a little neater. And just trying to take care of my health and just trying to be healthy. And by the way, I use black soap. I don't know like if anybody used that, but I just had to bring that up because it's just really a popping it's just really like a popping just for your skin. It's just real good. Help with acne. It's just real good. I've just been buying black soap, and I don't really use Dove like that no more. I do, but I like my black soap. I've been buying it. They got little bars for like $1.99, or they got a big giant one for $5.99. And yeah, this is my hair, y'all. It's growing a little bit. My hair was never short, but I would honestly say that my hair was like I think longer when I was a child. It was like really long when I was a child. I think on a regular my hair, the last time I got my trim, my hair came in here, but I got it cut, so it was like right here. So in September we're gonna see how long it got, but I can honestly say that my hair is getting to be longer than it has been for a while. And as I trim it, I'm starting to see results. And when I was a kid, I didn't understand. Like when I had thick hair when I was a kid, and it was nice and full and long. And as I got older, I felt my hair thinning out, and I never understood why. Now I know it's because of the heat damage. So I literally only put my heat in my hair once every 3 months, just so I can get my hair straightened and get a limb check or whatever. But yeah, next year I'm gonna start doing every 4 months, because I feel like I'm not gonna need to cut it as often. But this is my hair, y'all. This is my real hair. And it's natural, whatever. I've just been trying to take care of myself. I've been trying to do my weight loss, which I've been okay with. I've been slacking on the gym, and I've been kind of slacking on my sit-ups, but y'all seen me at the club yesterday, and I kind of like, you know, got a little smaller or whatever. Looking a little good. Yeah. By the way, the club was ass yesterday. Just so y'all know, the club was ass. There was a lot of girls in there, and it just was ass. Like, it just was ass. I don't know. That club, I kind of feel like I don't really like that club no more. So I just was trying to try it out or whatever. I kind of feel like I kind of progressed in going back to that club. That was my first time going to that club, and like probably like a month or two. But alright, The real reason why I made this video, the subject of this video, I was talking about all this other shit, but whatever. The main subject of this video is basically making friends at the strip club. Yes, stripperfiles, y'all. But yeah, so basically, what I'm going to say is I can't tell y'all what to do, but for me personally, I don't make friends at the strip club. I always greet everybody when I first walk into the room. How y'all doing? And when I leave out, I always, y'all ladies have a good night, whatever. Tell everybody good night, whatever the case may be. I'm not a mean person. I'm not ignorant to nobody or nothing like that. But I've been dancing, like I said, I've been dancing on and off for 3 years. I haven't really gotten to, I may have gotten to a misunderstanding, but I've never really gotten into a huge altercation with anybody. And I'm thankful for that because it could get a bit messy and you don't want to fight while you're at the club because you can either get kicked out and have to get suspended for 90 days or you can have a door fee that's like $300 and that's just fucking up your money. So I haven't really had no altercations with nobody at the job, at the club, thank God. But, you know, I see it happen all the time. Like, I'll see fights escalating and I won't see necessarily the fights, but when I come back, by the time I done came back the next time, I done heard, oh, this person was fighting, that person was fighting. But, yeah, so, me personally, I always speak to people, but I'm gonna be, I said this before on my first, before on another YouTube video. Everything that glitters not gold. Like, don't think just because, oh, this girl can dance, you want to be Joe with her, you want to be her friend, you want to be extra, because you don't know these girls' lifestyles outside of these clubs. You don't know what they get into. You don't know what kind of person they is. And they're probably not the kind of person that you are. They probably not whatever. Like, you see girls who've been dancing for so many years, and they've been this and the third, and you'll see them get on a pole and you just fall in love with them. Like, oh my, it's happening. I've seen so many girls, and I'm like, oh my God, she really could dance so good. I want to be her friend. And then you get to know them, and they got you on all this bullshit. You're arguing. Like, I done seen girls basically be friends with each other 1 week, and then biting each other, backbiting each other, backbiting. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm all over the place. Backbiting each other. Fucking 3 weeks later. I'm trying to make my ponytail curly because I hate when it's just poofy. It looks like kind of little girlish. So I'm trying to get some curl in my bun, should I say, whatever. But yeah. So I just I sit back and observe because, like, one thing I will say, like, you may not know somebody and you may not know how they is as a person, but a pattern reveals themselves. So it's like you might not know this person, but somebody might tell you something about them, or you might hear something about them, and you'll be like, all right, I know this person wouldn't do that. Or it's like, all right, yeah, I know this person would do that. And I ain't gonna lie, like, I'll sit in a strip club, and I, like, you know me, I'll speak to everybody, but I don't really do a whole bunch of, like, just talking or whatever, unless it's, like, dry or something in the club. I speak to everybody. It's not nobody in the club I don't like. I don't have no problem with no girls. I've had friends who've had issues with girls. I've had people who had issues with my friends. I might have a girl that I really ain't particularly crazy about. I did have one incident one time where the girl that I didn't like, and she was family related to one of my friends, but that it wasn't that big of a deal. Like, it was old, so it ain't nothing escalated out of the situation. But I'll see, like, there's this one girl in particular at this club I was at yesterday, and I'll literally, like girls, they be perked up, pilled up, girls be on some shit, and that's another thing, like, you don't know what these bitches is really getting into, for real, so I just try to stay away from that bullshit. But I've had, one girl in particular, I'll literally see her, like, basically taking turns, like, about which girl she gonna talk shit with. Like, I'll see her, let's say she hang out with, like, a group of 8 girls. I'll literally see her, like, on different occasions, literally taking turns about these specific girls. With the same 8 girls, it just be a new girl she talking about and a new girl she talking with. But it be all of her little crew, like, I don't want to judge because you don't know all strippers and every stripper not like that, but I really don't fuck with these stripper bitches. I really don't make friends with them. Some of them just be having too much going on within themselves. So I kind of like try to stay away from my lifestyle unless I'm clocking in and clocking out. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Like, um, just you just I'm not encouraging nobody to not be friends with the girls at the club or nothing like that because you can learn a lot of stuff from some of them other girls. But the bottom line is you don't have to be friends with everybody. You don't have to be friends with every girl. Every girl not gonna like you. Every girl not gonna fuck with your personality, and that's cool. Like we all different. Like we can't be friends with everybody. But yeah. So I'll see girls like even like I've been guilty of doing it. Like I'll try to like get close with girls when I first started dancing because I didn't know nobody and I didn't know nothing. But them girls, they'll show you like they don't bang with you. They'll act funny to you. You got some girls that only speak to you when they around certain girls. You got it's the goofy shit. I don't got time for all that. So I'll say my little hi and bye to girls, but I don't really um, really do too much with the girls. Then another thing I gotta be careful of, like I'm a firm believer that it's never a stranger. And you'll have friends with girls, and there'll be girls that you're cool with. Like girls that don't know you, most of the time when they're in a strip club, they're trying to get their own money, so they're not really underneath you like that. It's really your friend. Those be the ones, girls that their money bags will go missing. They can't find none of their stuff, none of their shit, and we all want to believe that it's a hating ass bitch that you don't know that took your shit. And 9 times out of 10, y'all, I'm sorry to hurt your feelings. It be your fucking friends. It be your fucking friends. They be sitting there helping you look for that shit. And they be the ones who be taking that shit for you. Because a stranger, she trying to get her own money. She ain't really worried about what you got going on because she in the club trying to get her own money. Your friends seen where you put your bag at. Your friends seen where you put your money bag at. Your friends seen you that you wasn't paying attention. Your friends know you fucked up. Your friends know you drunk. Like, and I'm not saying this all the time, but it's a lot of incidents where you'll think that it's a stranger who took your shit and it really be your friend. Sorry to hurt your feelings, but like I say, I'm a firm believer that it's never a friend. I mean, it's never a stranger. It's never a stranger. It's never a stranger. It's never a stranger. And that shit is fucked up, but it's real. But yeah. So, like I said, I'm not telling nobody not to be friends with nobody in the club. I'm not saying that everybody's experience is different. Everybody's going on a different journey. Everybody's going to see different stuff. But I'm just telling y'all to be careful. You're not going to be friends with everybody. Then another thing is, like, you'll go to the place, that's for instance, certain clubs, they picky about certain dancers, and they'll like certain shit, and you don't. And this is one thing I will say, if you want to go audition at a club, go by yourself, because somebody might like you at the club, but don't like your friend. And they might tell you no, because they don't want to hurt your friend's feelings, or they don't want to be in that position. So they'll tell you no when they really want to hire you or they really want to hire your friend, but they just saying no to both of y'all. So I don't really try to do auditions with my friends. But I'm gonna be honest with y'all. In this dance, and with me, I only literally have one friend. Like I have tried to make friends with the dancers, and I just seen how that shit go left. So me personally, I don't have any friends. I have met girls along the way. I have met other people along the way, and to be honest with you, none of them end up being compatible enough for me. Like, this later on, I just end up not feeling their goals, or I just be feeling like their mindset is not the same as me, or they just be all talk and they don't want to. Cause I told you I be wanting to travel and stuff like that, and I have friends with cars, and I'll be willing to give them gas money and stuff like that, but they'll be bullshitting and stuff. So I'm just gonna get my own car and do what I gotta do. Oh, by the way, I start a new job tomorrow. I didn't tell you that, guys. But I do start a serving job tomorrow, and I don't know how often I'm going to be dancing due to this job. But probably for the next like 2 weeks, I'm probably going to be going in a little heavy because, you know, you got to wait a while until you get the check. It's a serving job, like when you new, you got to train and all that, and you don't get that money right there. That first week, you don't get your little bread. You got to kind of train under somebody else. Now, this is a new, you know what I mean, company, so I don't know how they go, but I'm just, you know, you got to always expect the unexpected. So, I am going to dance a little heavy for the next week or so until I figure out exactly, I guess, how the game go. I am going to be serving, though. I'm kind of happy I got this job because just dancing, it could be kind of stressful because you don't always have a good night. Like yesterday was asked for me. I think I only made $40 yesterday. That's not good. That's like a complete waste of going out, you feel me? And I could spent it buying weed and shit like that. I do smoke weed. So yes, really wasn't even really worth the trip, and then it was a little far, so it wasn't even worth it. But yeah, so what I'm gonna say to you guys is I'm not gonna tell you guys to don't make friends at all, because like somebody could be a blessing. Somebody at that strip club could be a blessing to you, towards you. Cause I met a girl and we don't talk at all no more. But she gave me a lot of motivation when I first started dancing. And I'm pretty sure I did the same thing for her. So I'm not saying don't build no kind of relationships with these girls. I'm just kind of telling y'all, like, don't expect this to be your best bitch. Don't expect that to be your main bitch, because girls will turn on you. Like, they see somebody shinier, somebody that they could use sometimes to their advantage, or go out more to the clubs than you. They'll stop fucking with you. They'll stop being cool with you. They start acting goofy. So I'm just telling y'all to just be cautious. Like, just be cautious. I don't want to be closed-minded and just say, oh, fuck all these bitches and all that, because you never know what you can learn from somebody. You can learn something from a girl that you never had intention to be friends with. You can learn from girls' mistakes and stuff you see them doing. And that's what me is. I learn from other people's mistakes. I'll see girls taking pictures with their friends and, oh, we besties this and besties that, and then now they not cool no more. Or like, another thing is, like, a lot of guys in that club, they be gossiping because they see everything. Like, not everything, but they at the club as customers, and they get to just see everything. You got regulars, you know what I mean, at certain clubs. And like, I had an incident with my friend, and basically we were supposed to go to an after hour, but we was walking down the street, and then somehow in traffic, me and her lost each other. And we went to the club, and basically, well, she went after she was going. I assumed she went home. I couldn't find her. And basically, when I got back to a higher club, like a few weeks later, I ran into this guy, and he was telling me, oh yeah, she was talking about you. She left you. She said you left her. This is and the third. And I like explained to him what happened. And I talked to my friend about it, and she was like, yeah. He was like, F you, F her, F Pixie, fuck Pixie, this is third. So, and then me and her would have just been listening to everybody else. Me and her would have been beefing. And I told her, like, for future references, you know, if you got problems, say it to me, because these people in this club, they don't give a fuck about us. Like, they just want to gossip and be seen and all that other stuff. So I don't trust necessarily everybody in the club. People be having their own, trying to wipe my sink off. People be having their own agenda sometimes. So I just, you know, I don't fraternize too much, but I am going to start talking to people a little bit more, only because I want to get my YouTube out and stuff like that. So I am going to start, like, making it my mission to at least grab, like, 1 or 2 people's Instagram every time I go to the club, so they can see my outfits and see my hair and this and the third. But, and I do got to, like, I guess, smile a little more, because you be non-approachable, or whatever the case may be. And I just feel like I be so worried about sometimes what's my scenery, what's going on around me, and I don't pay attention to my customers and stuff like that, because I got this whole I'm gonna be standoffish attitude. And sometimes you just gotta just relax a little. That's me. But I got girls at the club that I think is gorgeous, they're beautiful, and they just sexy to me, and then they just be looking so nice. And I'll just speak to them. I'll be like, oh, that's my favorite girl in here. But I'll just speak to them, and that be that. I don't hang outside with them or nothing like that. There's nothing wrong with admiring somebody. There's nothing wrong with that. Like, we all got somebody we admire, but you gotta still watch out because the same girl, like I told y'all, I think she's gorgeous, and a lot of them not. You know what I mean? But I would never hang outside when they work. I would never hang out with them because I see how they carry themselves inside. So it's like it's a business, and people forget that. And like I understand we not punching in on a clock and we not getting paid hourly, but you still want to come up professional because how you handle yourself is how they're going to treat you. Like I promise you, like. And yeah, so like I'm not, like I said, I'm not telling nobody not to make friends. I'm not telling nobody to not be cool with nobody, but don't think making friends in this club is your end all. Like don't think that these friendships is about to make or break your dance syndrome because that's not always how it goes. Just be cautious, watch your backs. Like I said, don't just be quick to think everybody's your friend because everybody is not. And just stay humble. Like that's the best advice I could give to somebody. Like anywhere, stay humble because anything can happen to you at any given time. So you just wanna just stay humble and like I said, don't. This is just coming from myself. I don't want to be like completely standoffish no more because I want to market myself. So I'm gonna stop doing that or whatever the case may be, and just talk to people a little bit more than I usually do. What else can I tell you guys about the club? Don't be mean to nobody. Don't just like, oh, I'm gonna be mean, so I'm not approachable because I know that this is just weird. Don't do that either because you could be messing up a lot of opportunity just going out your way to be mean. Like, so I wouldn't advise that either. And I'm about to put these lashes on, just a little bit of, just a hair, like, what's this called? A hair hack for me, eyelash hack for me. I know a lot of girls use like black hair glue for their eyelashes. Me personally, I use white because it is less adhesive. It's not as strong, so I can take mine off every night. And another thing is, it's easier for me to take them off. And when it dries clear. It doesn't dry white. It dries clear. As opposed to that black residue that be like left on. Like when you put it on your eyelashes, it is white at first. But when it dries clear, and y'all gonna see once I start talking, like once I keep talking to y'all in the video, how clear it is. But yeah, y'all, I would never advise nobody to just be mean to anybody. Karma is a bitch, and I just feel like sometimes the energy that you put out is the energy that you receive. But I just want y'all guys to be mindful and not get your feelings hurt thinking that everybody is your friend. Because this dance industry is rough, and you can get into a lot of bullshit, and you can get into a lot of drama. But you don't have to. Like I said, I've been dancing for 3 years on and off, and I literally probably had like one little situation, and it wasn't even all that bad, and it had something to do with something that happened years ago. And it's like people, like I said, people grow reputation, and people don't know who you know. You'll be surprised how many people know this one dancer because the dance circle is not that big, especially not in Philly. And people gotta be really mindful of how they treat you because your stripper image, it get around, and people will know shit and then get mad because, like my situation, basically somebody tried to pimp me out, which I told you about that before, and I just so happened to have a conversation with somebody about it, and they basically, I guess, went back and told them, about, what I said to them, And I didn't feel no bad about it because that's my story as a dancer. And that's what happened to me. And you gotta watch how you treat people because your reputation does follow you. And this particular person, she good. She known in the dance game. She's known, but she's not really respected. Nobody don't really dance with her. Nobody don't really, fuck with her. And that's not necessarily good or bad. But when you're trying to brand yourself, you don't necessarily need nobody to be your friends. But you do need to be respected. And actually, I'm glad that I brought that up because I'm going to make a video about what I don't respect about certain dancers. And yeah. So like I said, y'all, I'm not telling y'all not to make no friends. Because it'd be nice. We all can have friends. That'd be beautiful. But sometimes it just don't work out that way. So just watch your back. Be protective of yourself. And just be mindful. Just be mindful of people's intentions because just because everything that glitter ain't gold, just because somebody's being nice to you doesn't mean they try to be your friend. So, and then another thing is me personally, I'll make friends with girls one-on-one, but I don't do that whole group. I'm not hanging with everybody as a whole because y'all know how females is. It gets messy. So I'm not, like I said, meeting people is definitely good for you because it gets you networking and stuff like that. But don't confuse a friendship with a partnership or a friendship with a business or you trying to market yourself. Don't confuse the two. There's nothing wrong with getting to know people, but you can't be friends with everybody. But I've been running my mouth, and I'm gonna get off, and I'm gonna talk to y'all pixie dusters later. And thanks y'all guys for continuing to watch my videos. Like, follow, subscribe, share me with everybody, and y'all enjoy the rest of your day.